Getting my daily sunlight right now. I'm having a hard time sleeping. Nights. Couldn't tell most of my videos are made at nighttime. Sometimes I wonder if I'll actually need a guy. And people keep on saying the same thing. They say that you just gotta be patient. You just gotta wait for the right one. That you just gotta do this and do that. And look, I'm waiting to be proven wrong. Actually, I'm not waiting to be proven wrong. I'm seeking it out. Doing all the things that you're supposed to do to make women attracted to you, right? Sorry, excuse me. I'm a very passionate guy, so I have to control my speech. What I'm trying to get at here, right, is there's a problem in the West, in America. And this problem it's everywhere. It's not just cities. It's not just in small towns. It's not just those places. It's everywhere. And the reason it's everywhere is because of what I'm holding in my hand right now. Phones. Phones are the problem. Think about it. 50 years ago, if you wanted to call somebody, I don't even know if phones existed 50 years ago, to be honest. No, they did, 1975. Yeah, they existed. But the way they existed was so unconventional. There was a lot of checks and balances with it that kind of forced you to maintain your social roots. It kind of forced you to have a community, and with that community came all of the expectations of being a part of the community. Like social media. Let's just look at Instagram, right? I think it's a pretty good summary. Women that use Instagram nowadays are using it as a form of seeking male attention. That's literally what it is. And if not male attention, just attention in general. And men give away their attention for free because they are so starved of physical intimacy with women. I just canceled a subscription today. It's an accountability program that just didn't work for me in regards to online porn, right? I'm not going to go ahead and say exactly the words, but you all know what I'm talking about when I say porn. And part of the reason I ended it was I'm a cheap bastard. It was kind of expensive, but it was also because I recently realized my issue is I don't have a porn addiction. I'm starving. I'm starving from intimacy. I'm starving from touch. I'm starving from connection. And not just receiving. I want to give those things too. I want to give affection and touch and love. Hell, I want to embarrass a woman with the amount of love I have. But the society that we currently live in shames you for that indirectly. Women find that kind of behavior repulsive in men. And let me be clear, obviously women want Prince Charming, right? The issue is Prince Charming is not realistic. Because Prince Charming is, look at me, maybe I'm 20% more conventionally attractive than I am right now. More lean, more muscle. And I have more money. That's Prince Charming. Reality is that I'm going to be working for the next 20 years. I got it figured out. I got my plans. I got financial security. So it's all been figured out. But that's not Prince Charming. Women have these expectations of men today that are just, they're not sustainable. It's like, sorry, flies up here. It's the summer, right? The sun, but you get the bugs too. It just seems as though that expectations on men are just, they're unreal. They are unreal. There just doesn't seem to be anything we can do to beat them out, to suppress them, to meet them, to exceed them. And I'm not talking about like a minority of delusional women. Most women from a young age have been fed this narrative that men need to be superheroes. In reality, most men are not. And so women will go after the guys that are just not going to commit to them. They're just not going to actually cherish them, and choose them, and commit and be loyal to them. And what happens is they get burned by these guys. I'm going to call them the 10% men. Because the truth is that the majority of women are still sexually active in comparison to the majority of men. The majority of men are sexless. I'm sexless. I'm a virgin. That's something I go back and forth between whether or not that's good or bad from an objective standpoint. Because I'm glad that I haven't just thrown myself into promiscuity completely. But man, having no intimacy, it's killing me. It is killing me. I don't want to watch porn. I don't like corn. I view corn the same way I view white rice. It's not real. It's empty calories. In the same manner that I want steak and eggs, that's what I want from real life, and I just can't seem to find it. I just can't seem to get it. And I like those things. I'd die for them. There's talk of conflicts going on all over the world. There's hypothesis of it turning into another world war. I don't want to die in that war. As I currently am, I don't want to die like this. And frankly, I don't think I'm willing to. I don't think I'm willing to die in a world conflict when I've got nothing to die for. What do I have to live for? Well, sure, I got plenty of things to live for. I've got a good job. I've got no debt. I've got money saved up. I have financial security and financial freedom at almost 25 years old. Not a lot of young men my age can really say that. Most men my age are either flat out broke or in debt, or worse. Me, I'm safe from that. I'm thankful for that. I thank God every day for that, as much as I'm able to remember and recall. As much as I'm able to, right? But the point is like, the world that I'm living in is not worth dying for. I've got things that I like, that I enjoy doing, that I would like to continue to do for the rest of my life. And I don't even think the conflicts going on are even sincere. I think they're manufactured. I think they're designed to just feed the war machine that is America. And I understand Trump doesn't want war. I think that's true. I think he does want peace. I wonder what he'll do to try to get peace. I don't know. I just don't have any reasons to die. So why on earth would I ever willingly put myself back into the military? Currently, I'm in the IRR. I've got until 2027 before I'm done with it. I don't know, man. It's just this whole setup is just wrong. It's wrong. It's not natural the way we are living our lives. It's backwards to an extent. I wish it was different. I want to help people, but I'm drowning. I'm drowning, and it's hard. And it's so difficult to confide in the people who are in my life. It's hard to talk to my parents about this. I feel like they just have no idea how bad the dating scene is in America. Figuring out every single day that I'm very different from my father. Sometimes I wonder if we had too deep of a conversation, if he would just, his opinion about me would change. That's something I think about too, If you're a young guy watching this, or an old guy, any guy, the advice I would cite to you is go outside, take your fragging shoes off and get some sun on your chest. If you're not unable to, try and go do a quick little 10-yard sprint, get the blood pumping. Come inside and eat some steak and eggs. Cut out the carbs and sugar. That's the advice. Truth is, if everyone was to do that, they'd probably increase their quality of life by 100%. And they'd probably increase their longevity of life quite a bit too. Well, this video's gone on long enough. I will see whoever is watching these videos in the future. I'm trying to post them more often. Right now, I'll be honest, I'm just pretty aimless. I think I need to just pick a topic and stick to it. Maybe that'll just be building muscle. Or something like that.